We'll get back to the statistics in just a moment. We are now joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Brent Vernon. And, Coach, first, congratulations on a big win. And you look at that final score, Coach, obviously the game was a little tighter than that throughout. You're able to pull away late. This is a team that had 19 wins coming in, no slouch. We had talked about it. Sometimes you schedule these games, teams, maybe not look the same as they do by the time you get here a year, 2 years later. This team's very good.
Very good. And, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. They beat a Washington and Venice team by 20 who – right before the break, waxed us over at Lindsey Wilson. And so we knew coming in, it wasn't one of those games like we've had sometimes early in the year, non-conference, where we game planned, but we knew that we could come in and not be at our best. Our guys realized the importance of this game for many reasons, and we came in very focused, did a good job the first half. I wish we came in a little more focused to start the second half, but then after the first 2 minutes, we picked it up. It was a really good win for us.
Complete team effort tonight, Coach. You had 4 guys in double figures. You had some guys got in some foul trouble that had to sit throughout. Eric Kinney and Elliott Young come to mind. Those 2 guys battled fouls all night. But let's talk first about Sean Johnson, a new career high, 20 points, 8 of 10. Elliott Young got in foul trouble. Johnson got extended minutes, and he really made the most of them.
He did, and Sean's had a good year. He's gotten a lot more minutes this year than he has in the past, and the one thing we've always said about Sean is he does as much right as anybody in our team. He is a little limited with his strength right now, and it's something that he's going to continue to work hard to put more and more strength on, but, in practice we always do. Sean shoots it as good as anybody when his feet's set. Tonight, what I was most impressed with is finishing at the rim, kept the ball high, took contact a few times, and those are some that he struggled in the past with finishing. He did a great job finishing those tonight.
Eric Kinney, another double-double, Coach. You talked about the other day. It's one of those things you expect out of him. And tonight, 13, and really maybe the most impressive number out of that, Coach. Not only was he 5 of 6 from the floor, extremely efficient, just 20 minutes in the ball game.
Yes, and, the last 2 games he got double-doubles, and he played 36 minutes. He played 21 minutes tonight, and I said the other night, when he doesn't get a double-double moving forward, I'm not disappointed, but it's stuff that I expect. I want to say, early on in the year, I think he was playing not as hard as he does now because he was trying to conserve energy. And now he's just going out and playing as hard as he can, and again, when he does that, good results happen.
4 straight double-doubles for Kinney, Coach, and Hagan Tyler tonight. The shot was kind of hit or miss, but it felt like every other play I was calling his name for a rebound. He finished with 7, and he got a few of those in some heavy traffic.
Yes, and, we've talked a lot. When Hagan is more involved in the game, and it doesn't have to always be shooting the basketball, he has to get more involved in the game to help us, and that just shows how he continues to improve. And rebounding is something, with him being close to 6'4" and long, he's got to be able to help us. And they had some long perimeters, and the guy he was starting out on is an unbelievably good rebounder, and he did a great job of going in to offset that. So he did a good job tonight, and again, we expect shots to go in for him. Right now, I feel like he's missing a lot of really good looks, and those are he's gonna keep shooting them. They're gonna fall. He did go. I know he went 4 of 9, but the shots he missed, man, as soon as he lifted his hand, you thought they were good tonight.
Coach, you held a team that's shooting almost 47% on the season to just 33% tonight. How did you do it?
I have to watch the film. I'm not sure because, again, you look at our field goal percentage defense, it hasn't been real good this year. It's something that we have really been harping on to our guys the last week and a half. I mean, we're dead last in the league in conference games and field goal percentage, and that's something that if we want to get better, we have to improve on. And, again, against Wilberforce, I think they shot right around 40%, somewhere around that, but they were very difficult shots that we talked about. Tonight we did a good job. They were 38 at the half. We held them to, it looks like, 28 in the second half, 33 for the game. If we can do that, we're going to win a lot of games moving forward. And again, how we do it, a lot more attention to detail by our guys, a lot more communication, and just trying to do more things right.
You held them 24 points below their season average, and short turnaround for the Maine Fort Kent team, short turnaround for the Tigers. You do get a couple days, but that trip to Lindsey Wilson will be here before you know it, Thursday evening.
It is, and these 2 games are big for us to get some momentum going in our favor, and I like how we've handled those games, handled our preparation for it. But I just told our guys, these next 7 games or 7 out of our last 8 games, I shouldn't have to say the importance of them. They know how important it is. We've been so close this year in conference. We're 3 possessions away from being 5-2, but we're not. We're 2-5. So our backs are against the wall, and it comes down, the first start of this has to be Thursday night. It's going to be a fun night. It's going to be an electric crowd over there. I'm going to say anytime we get our rival on a weeknight, it's going to be fun. And I'm interested to see our guys go in and handle a situation like this. I know we're going to be ready, though.
Coach, congratulations on this one. A nice win here over a Maine Fort Kent team that was looking for their 20th win, and best of luck to you on Thursday night.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Coach Vernon and the Tigers victorious here tonight with a win over the University of Maine at Fort Kent. Final score in the ball game, 90-62.